Okay, so I've watched a few of your videos and you seem to pretty much know what you're talking about, so I was wondering if maybe you can help me with a little issue. I have two adult male ball pythons. One is 3 feet 10 inches and the other is 4 foot 2 inches. For about 2 months now, my 4 foot 2 inch one, who is Zion, he won't eat. The smaller one, Zeke, he eats no problem. He doesn't even hesitate. As soon as he sees the food, he strikes and gets it right down. I usually feed them frozen thawed rats, medium sized. I take them out of their home, which is a 72-gallon aquarium, and I put them into a 10-gallon tank to eat. In their home, they have two hiding spots. One is not directly under the heat source, but it's right in the heat source area, and then the other one is in the shade area. Their temp and humidity is appropriate. I've tried many things. One was to, obviously the thawed frozen rat. That didn't work. I waited 10 days, and then I tried a live rat. That didn't work. I waited another 5 days and tried a freshly killed rat. That didn't work. I then tried a frozen thawed mouse, because I had read that sometimes a mouse will get them to eat. When that didn't work, I had also read that sometimes gerbils work, so I went and I bought a gerbil. I tried a gerbil. He didn't take that either. He's currently in a 10-gallon tank right now with a medium-sized frozen thawed rat. He's been in there for about an hour, and he's not showing any interest in it whatsoever. I don't have a scale, so I don't know if I don't have any physical proof that he's lost weight, though he's starting to develop skin folds. I took him to a vet. He doesn't have any parasites, so that's out of the question. I live in Florida, so the temperature outside of the tank, like the ambient temperature, isn't really an issue. So basically, I can't figure out what's wrong. He's shed recently, so that's not an issue. He hasn't really been having any movements lately that I can tell. He tends to prefer the hiding spot that's underneath the light source, and the other one tends to prefer the one that is on the other side, though sometimes they'll both go under the heat source. So his shed was a complete shed, and he does come out at night. He explores. He likes to climb on everything. So basically, I can't figure out what it is that's wrong, why he's not eating. He's not skittish at all. He doesn't mind being held, though right before feeding and right after the attempt at feeding, I try not to handle him too much, because I'm not sure if he's going to strike because he's hungry. I have read that male ball pythons can go off eating for longer than a year, though from what I understand, that's mostly if they've got a female companion, if it's mating season, if the temperatures drop low, and so on and so forth. So he doesn't have any exposure to females. It's just him and his male mate, companion, Zion. No, Zeke, sorry, I'm talking about Zion. So basically, I just want to know if you had any advice for me. I've been keeping reptiles for a while. If you look over here, starting from, let's see, it's even longer. There we go. We've got, in that tall one, crested geckos. In that short one right there, we've got leopard geckos. And then we've got more cresteds here. And then underneath here, that was my phone. Underneath here, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but those are frog-eyed geckos. My babies, and the ball pythons are my babies, they're over here. Now, you can see Zeke in the 10-gallon tank right there. He's kind of just exploring. He's kind of just, let's see, on top of the rat right now. If you see it, it's over here, if you can see that his like the bottom of his body is on it. And he's just exploring the 10-gallon tank, trying to figure out how to get out of there. Since he's been in there for a little while, I did turn on the black light for him, so he has some heat in there. And I'm probably going to give him another 15 minutes or so to eat, and if that doesn't work, I'll put him back into his home. Down here is where they live. This is trying to. So I'm recording this off of my laptop, so it's a little bit difficult judging angles, but so hopefully you got a good shot of that, because I can't see what I'm doing right now. So that's their home, and I'm not sure if you can see him or not, but right there on the floor, that is, put this down here. Let's see if I can see what you're seeing. Right here, I'm not sure if you can see him. That's my baby, Zeke right there. And he's just kind of curious why Zion's not back in yet. He ate and he's perfect. So, sorry about that. So basically, if you have any suggestions for me, I would really appreciate it. Whether you post it as like a video response or you just kind of PM me, that would be fine also. I'm just really starting to become concerned about him. He does seem to have lost a little bit of weight, and you know, my pythons are my babies, so I don't want anything to happen to him. So anyways, thank you very much, and hopefully you can help me out a little bit. Thanks.